Just wanted to point something out because it's come up in the last few lessons actually. I've not really spoken to you about this idea of type conversion. There is a bit of an issue with Python when you put when you're using user input, because it will if you want it to perform operations on your input and the integers, you do need to kind of tell Python to make sure it takes things in as an integer. So for example, this variable num1 is going to have a user input and num2 is going to have a user input. Now I've put this integer type conversion here to make sure that when the user enters 5, it is saved into the variable as a number and not a string. And we have to be explicit, because when we're coming down to here now and we're starting to do operations on that input, if it isn't an integer, it won't work. Okay, so I want to just demonstrate that for you. So this is already done, yeah. So it's saying enter a number, so I enter number 5, enter a second number, okay, enter 8, and then it's asking me, so it's going through the process, and then it's saying, okay, your first number is less than 100. This is because I told it to do that, using the little bit of selection there. Second number is less than 100. Again, I've told it to check that. And then it says select an operation, and it's 1 to add, 2 to subtract, and 3 to multiply. So at this stage now, if that isn't an integer value, so if it's been saved as a string, it doesn't work. So I'm just going to press 2 to multiply, to subtract, and then we'll see 5 take away 8 is minus 3. So if I take away this, if I take this away now and turn them into strings, the input is string, let's see what happens. So again, it's going to ask me for a number. It's all right with all that. So everything works out very nicely, and then suddenly you get in this error message. And when you see this error message, it's not supported. It's not supporting. I'm going to have to make the screen a bit smaller so you can see the message clearer. But there you go. Can you see that? It's saying, well, hang on, this is a string or an integer. What do you want me to do? Because at this point now, it's starting to look at these numbers to see if num1 is greater than 100. But it's not a number, it's a string, so it can't do that. And it's saying, well, you need to change the type, because this ain't going to work for me. Okay, so it's really important. I would specify how you want your input to be taken in. I wouldn't just assume that Python is going to input so if it's a number that you want, I wouldn't assume Python's going to take it in as a number. Do you see? Because it doesn't. It defaults actually to string. So if it's a string that you want to take in, you don't really have to put string there. But if it's an integer that you want to work with, I would advise you to always tell Python that it's an integer. So for good form, when I'm taking user input, I will either put it's an integer or it's a string. As I said, it would default to string for your input. So if you wanted to perform calculations on there, you would call it, it will call an error. The other time that you're going to get an error is if you want to output, for example, a string like this sentence here, and you want to add, so I've made it an integer, right? So what I want to do is I want to add num1 to that. So I'm adding a variable and an integer on an output. That's not going to work, because when you're concatenating, so that means when you're, let me see, so I want this to be else, your first number is less than 100, yeah. So with this first number and second number, and can you see the error here? Because it can't print out a string and an integer on one line like that. So that's what I tried to do here. You would have to turn that into a string, and then it will print out. So what I would advise there is, if you need to take the input as a integer in order to do a calculation on it, that's all good. But before you try and output it like that, you're going to have to turn it into a string just by changing the value. So you'd have to resave it and then you put string, yeah, like that. So I'm saying it's a string num1. So let's call that num3 just to be on the safe side, hoping that's going to see that now. Woo. There you go. So you can see that it's come out fine, because what I've done is I've made a new variable and I'm saving it as a string. So I'm saving num1 here as a string, and then when I'm ready, it will print out that value. There's no problem with that. It doesn't have a problem with that. All right, so this is kind of like a few little tricks to change the type so that you're able to do different things with your variables or your what you're storing in Python.